Hello everybody, my name is PGBanjo8008 and we are, hey, get back here, we are home. Oh wow. You know, as Louis Armstrong once said, it's a laggy world. Anyway, yeah, we are here back in the Let's Play world for episode 62, I want to say, something like that. And what you are seeing before you now, if it would stop moving, is one of these new fangled fancy cows. And actually, here, over this direction, you know, let's walk over there, just because we don't really walk around our world all that much, and so it could be nice to just do a little bit of a walkabout. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and fix my frame rate. Okay, hopefully that should be better. Yeah, over here, okay, I'm tired of walking. Over here, I spawned some of the other new variants of the mobs. So, like, here's a pig. Hello, look towards me. I don't know. I like these little variations. And there's a chicken. I'll just spawn one. There's a chicken running around here somewhere. The thing is, hello. The thing is, I don't think that over here in the savannah they are spawning naturally, which is a little bit odd, but also kind of, I don't know, kind of. Oh, I didn't even check sheep. Do sheep change? Surely not, right? They just have their own colors. Yeah, sheep are just... Maybe they, like... I don't know, maybe they... I don't know, maybe their colors are biome dependent now. I don't have a clue. But over here, you'll see that regular cows and such still seem to be spawning in the savanna biome, which leads me to believe that maybe either this new spawning, hello frogs, and this new spawning stuff has not yet been fully implemented, or it's, well, hang on. Is that that's a frog. I thought that was one of the new chickens. Yeah, this tells me that either the new spawning stuff hasn't been fully implemented, or it is not going to work here in the oldly previously generated chunks. Similarly to how, like, ores and such work. So, I don't know, we'll see what that is. Well, we'll do some further investigating at a later point once the update's actually out. Another thing, now I haven't actually, like, done a lot of research as to what exactly is coming out in this update. I think I haven't paid a lot of attention, to be perfectly honest. I know the leaves have, like, ambient effects now. Let's see if those are actually real. They're supposed to, at least. However, I'm not seeing any. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Little nice ambient effects. You don't have to rely on mobs or any mods or anything for those anymore, which is nice. And then obviously there are a lot of new, like, little foliage blocks. And I have a collection of 6 of them here in my inventory. I cannot remember if we used the firefly bush last episode or if that was just something I did off camera. Either way, I thought it could be kind of fun to decorate this little area in front of the house we built last episode or the episode before, I can't remember, and try to get it looking a little bit, there's no bed in here, a little bit more presentable. However, I need some glass for these windows, apparently. Maybe I'll use some of, I don't know. However, the problem with this is that at nighttime, the creaking thing is going to spawn, so we got to go in here and sleep. Although it could be kind of cool just to watch it appear. Oh, there he is up there. To be perfectly honest, I haven't actually spent a whole lot of time with, where's he at? Oh, there he is. I haven't actually spent a whole lot of time with the stuff in the last few updates. Hi. Let's see, does he move? Does he not move until he's fully off? Yeah, there he goes. I haven't actually spent a lot of time with most of the features in these latest updates, so still kind of, like, creaking is still kind of a bit of a novelty to me. Although, if I recall correctly, he doesn't actually do that much damage, right? Yeah. You're a little bit of a non-threat, aren't you? He's following me also. That's kind of creepy. I forgot that they did that, but I guess that is their core mechanic. Anyway, let's come in here and get to bed, and then maybe get a little idea of how we want this nice little front garden to look. Okay, so firstly, I am not a huge fan of all of these torches that are just like out here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm also not really a fan of this grass color, to be honest. What if we, like, replaced all of this grass out here with, like, moss? That could be a, oh, sorry, door. That could be a better idea, and I think I have lots of shulker boxes of moss in the end from that project. I don't know if I ever actually showed that on camera, but there was a time where I was attempting to cover my entire end island in moss, and maybe I'll still maybe I'll still try to embark on that project, but for now, that was like kind of when moss had newly come out, and so for now it's kind of more, the novelty's worn off, and that's a very grindy project, so I don't know if I actually want to pursue that. But I do have a lot of shulkers of moss there, so I will go grab those, and we can get them set out here in this front lawn. So I think what we kind of want to do here is, because the grass and the moss are such like obviously different colors, we're going to want to try and blend the, oh, please don't do this to me. Yep, they're going to do it. We're going to want to try and blend, why is it like this? Okay, well, I don't have another oak door on me, so I guess this is just the way that's going to have to be. So we're going to have to try and blend the two colors with various things of grass and maybe glow lichen, but I think glow liken's a little bit too blue for what I want to do here. But like, I think with like tall grass and the little shorter grass and then this new bush block and maybe even the bushes and the leaves, we could do something sort of interesting there. What is this? Short dry grass. Are these like things that spawn in the desert? I don't know. After I film this, after I publish this, I'm going to go and research what is actually coming out in this drop, because I think it would be beneficial for me to know what is going to be happening to the game relatively shortly. Okay, perfect. Now I'm kind of interested in sort of like, oh, never mind. Does it not change color? Because that's kind of gross. That's not exactly what I wanted. I don't know, maybe just spread these out a little bit and we can try to blend that transition. I don't know, I didn't realize that. I don't know. I thought this bush block was going to be a lot more vibrant of a green than it actually turned out to be, but that's not terrible, right? Maybe like, I do like these like dead leaf things. Are they rotational? Yeah, they are. They appear to be, at least. They're not like rotational in that you can click where they go, though, in the block. It's like the petals that kind of just filter in how they please. Oop, I didn't want that. Okay, this actually does not look too bad at all. I think the transition is kind of okay now. I think maybe just in a few spots we could put one of these bushes. Maybe like there and there. Maybe that would look good, and then we can start placing a little bit of these petals. Probably not here. I was thinking like near-ish these, almost like they grow from nearby those. That's a little bit pink, but honestly it's not terrible. Now let me grab these dandelions, because I was thinking these wildflowers look a little bit like dandelions. So if we plant like one here and one here and one there and like one back here, then we can sort of create like mini dandelion, like, I don't know, not fields, but like patches of grass. These look really nice also. I didn't realize that, but they're such nice little blocks. They're kind of just little cute things. Look at that. That looks really nice, actually. I wish the area around here wasn't so dead and green, but maybe if we get like a greener leaf, we can fix that here. Oh, I can't really get rid of that, but these chests are getting so full of just garbage. Where? Okay, I saw 20. Oh wait, no. Oh, those are mangrove, not azalea. Okay. I have one last place to check, and that is over here. I don't remember what update azalea bushes came out in, so I don't really... Oh, duh. They're definitely down here in this chest. If I were to guess... Nope. Because of course I've used all of them. My original thought was mayhaps back here. But I seem to have gotten rid of this chest too. Let's take a moment and just greet these little animals. Hello, everybody. I feel bad for the armadillos all the time because they're so scared, but I love these dogs so much, and I like this area a lot. It's very nice. So, yay me. Good on me. I have obtained a stack of azalea leaves, and I think what we're going to do with these is just put these around the place and sort of just like, I don't know. I just want it to look greener over here, you know? And I think putting these around the edges, like the border area, is probably the best way to go about doing that. And we can kind of encase this stuff as well. Bang, bang. Perfect. That looks good. This looks good. This all looks good. Maybe put another one like right here, but I don't... You know what? That actually looks pretty good. And if I just put like these torches back, but in more scenic locations, so they're not as intrusive, I think honestly we've got a pretty good looking area. I don't know if those azalea bushes are going to generate the ambient falling leaves thing or not. But yeah, this is what we've got going on right here, and I think it looks pretty nice actually. Oh, and the creaking just spawned in. Welcome to your new garden. What's interesting about these creakings, it seems, is that they can't, at a certain threshold, I don't know, what is this block? I don't think he can walk past that block, which is, what, this? Which would be, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30? 30, that would make sense. I don't think he can go more than 30 blocks away from his heart. So this looks really cool also. This is such a nice little view. Anyway, I think that's going to be all for me today. Nice short little episode for today. I promise I really do want to get more in. I want to get back into the Let's Play. I know it's been a while. It's probably going to be a little bit again if I were to guess, because April and May are always my busiest months of the year. But we shall see. Hopefully I can get some other videos out. I also am still working on Strides SMP, but like I said, just busy IRL. So yeah, and then I'm hoping to get a little bit more music done as well. So keep your eyes and ears. Haha, look at that funny jokes master. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!